Hello everyone, I'm Ace of Clubs Kid, and today I thought I might do my thoughts on the infamous or famous penny board. The reason I say that is because I think these boards are pretty controversial. Some people seem to either love them or hate them. I personally don't hate them. I can't really say that I love them either, but I do like the penny nickel board, and I'm asking for it for my birthday, so hopefully I get that. But I guess let me just kind of tell you about my little experience with the boards and all that, what I think of them and all that. So first of all, I've recently moved to Laguna Niguel, which is where I am now, which is a pretty flat area, which the area I was in before was very hilly and it was, not practical to ride a skateboard around. But in this environment, it's really practical to have a skateboard. So, I got this. I've actually had this for just a long time. This board was given to me from my friend in about 5th grade, and I'm currently a sophomore in high school. So, yeah, it's had lots of stuff done to it. He pretty much just gave me the deck, and I put my nicer trucks on it, and of course I changed out the wheels, which I used to have some really terrible wheels on it. Or I had half of these, which are Beach Bums brand, which just tells you how old the board was. Half of them are these, and I managed to somehow switch out the other half for these terrible, terrible plastic wheels that I had. They're really bad wheels. So I was using that for a little bit, but then I decided I gotta get new. Those had really bad bearings, so I was like, I gotta get new bearings. I gotta new wheels. So I went to an active ride shop. I'm a little bit sick right now, so excuse the coughing. And I got, basically, this was really awesome. I didn't know that skate shops did this. I'm pretty sure not a lot of other people did either. But I told him kind of, that I lost the other bearings for the wheel. I was not really sure what happened to them. And essentially he gave me new reds, which were the bearings I had on the two nice wheels. So now I have a full set of reds on here. And I also decided to get the penny board wheels, which is kind of how this whole thing got brought up. You can see, hopefully I can zoom in enough, little penny board logo. I was originally going there, I wanted to get something that'd ride around really nice, but I was kind of just thinking about just sort of a bigger wheel, slightly bigger than what those were, and softer. They didn't really have that, and he told me this would pretty much be the next best thing, or really the best thing that they had. So I decided to try them, and I really, really love the wheels. I also realized how much I liked these trucks because, I wasn't really getting the full effect with those other wheels because they were really bad. And so I really liked just the idea of a cruiser board. And, this board is not the best. Like I said, I've had it for forever. And so I was kind of thinking about getting a penny board. And I have to say, I looked at the penny board for a little bit, and I liked it. I think the design's really nice. It's a classic that they did right, essentially. My thoughts are on it. I think they really took a classic style and they put the right materials into it, and it really works well. I want to touch on this a little bit. People say that they're really cheap and plasticky. I mean, I'm sure they say that because it's really different to see a plastic skateboard. These are pretty recently popular. Probably in the last year or so, they've actually gotten popular. So I think really people are just sort of adjusting to this new idea, and a lot of them just kind of go like, that's got to be just like really bad. From what I've seen, they seem to be some pretty solid, sturdy boards. You can run over with a car and that. I know they get kind of bendy after that, but I mean, you're not actually gonna get it ran over by a car. I really think that it's kind of impractical that people are gonna say that they're gonna snap. I think from regular use, they're not gonna snap. And besides that, wooden boards snap. I mean, I don't really see what people are complaining about. It's it's not like wood boards are perfect. Plastic boards aren't perfect either. They're better for different things. Is what my thoughts are on that. So that's pretty much that on the actual penny board. The penny nickel, I was actually at it's kind of interesting. It's this comic book store, and it has kind of a skate shop in the back. I'm not really sure how that happened, but it's there. And so I was in there with my friend. I do kind of read a little bit of comics, and I was looking at some of the boards. They happened to have the penny boards there, and I really decided that was way too small. My feet were kind of hanging over it, and I could just barely move. size-wise, you could probably put like 3 of my feet on the whole board, and you know that's really not very much room to move around on. So I tried the nickel board, and I thought it was a pretty nice feel. It definitely feels more like a cruiser or a longboard. Not quite a longboard, but you know, just a regular board. They have a really good feel to them, I think. The wheels are nice. The fact that it's plastic gives it a completely different feel than a wooden board, of course. So I think that people should definitely try them before they, you know, say that they hate them or that they're really, you know, poorly made. I know that they're continually kind of improving the quality on the boards, which I think is awesome. I know, like, originally they used ABEC 3s, and then they changed to ABEC 7s, which I know isn't, you know, that's not necessarily better bearings, but I'm sure that, you know, they improved them. And I know the wheels are better, too, because the old ones, they would kind of, like, they would kind of, like, tear. I cannot remember the term for that, but the wheels would kind of, like, get chewed up. I'm pretty sure that's not called wheel bite, or maybe it is. I'm sorry, but I can't remember that term right now. But these new ones seem to be really sturdy. I haven't seen anyone talk poorly of them. The new ones, I think, are the ones that have the penny logo actually on them. The old ones don't have it. So yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on that. I do really like these boards. I think everyone should give them a shot before they go, you know, hating on them. And yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on that. I'm Ace of Clubs Kid, and I hope this was a good video for you guys. Post your comments below.